Hello, this is Sanat here, and welcome back to Model Kit Monday. Today we take a look at the Choujuu Sentai Liveman Super Minipla Live Boxer. Now this is the companion piece to the Super Minipla Live Robo I reviewed a couple months ago, and it was released only as a premium Bandai exclusive. There were 2 production runs of it, but it is the only way to get it was as an exclusive in Japan, so I had to get mine through my preferred middleman. So thank you, Okinawa Toy Seller. Now, Live Boxer's box is, of course, a replicate of the original Live Boxer box for the deluxe version, and the packaging does connect to one of the boxes from Live Robo, so you get that cool Super Live Robo image and a really nice connected picture. So, starting off, we're looking at the Bison liner. The Bison liner is piloted by Black Bison, one of the secondary rangers that came in towards the midpoint of the series. Bison liner is really well replicated here. The original design isn't a whole lot. It's kind of a box with wheels and a bull head on the front, so it really is pulled off quite well. There are some painted parts, such as the silver vents towards the front, but most of the detail you see here are stickers. The stickers feel really nice, though, and it does actually have the ability to roll. Sci-Fire is more of the same. It's piloted by Green Psy, also kind of a giant box with wheels and a rhino horn in the front. The rhino horn is painted gold, which is really nice, plus the tips of the cannons. The rest of the details are put in with stickers, which I think work really well, especially the back stickers. I thought those were really nice. The cannons on the top can also move and pivot. Now, of course it can roll, and I think that it's kind of a nice feature to have. Overall, the 2 different machines look really nice separately, but being perfectly honest, we're not exactly getting this set, especially for how expensive it is, just to keep it in Bison liner and Sci-Fire mode. So the transformation is very, very reminiscent of the original deluxe toy. There's a few modifications to add in some articulation, such as the arms, but overall it's very, very much the original transformation, kind of re-modernized for this release. There's a lot of great details with sliding features and stuff that you build that I think is really cool. Minor complaint, the guns have nowhere to go on an official standpoint, but that is an original issue with Live Boxer as well. But I do like how they incorporate the articulation for the waist by having a separate waist piece that would plug into the body. This worked really well in achieving the look while also achieving articulate abilities. Now, Live Boxer himself looks fantastic. The original design was incredibly boxy. It's Live Boxer, and it's really well replicated here. The head was actually painted as well as part of the helmet piece, which adds to it. But overall, I just love the way it looks. It's very classic 80s mecha design. And I think that overall, Live Boxer looks pretty good. And the only complaint is that there's a hole in the side of him that reaches all the way through the body due to the transformation of where the arms go. Now, you can actually give him the 2 cannons to hold, which I believe wasn't possible in the show. I think the original toy might be able to do it, but in show, he didn't really use the guns as guns because he had bigger fists. So to accommodate that, the Super Minipla Live Boxer actually includes an alternate set of fists that are the larger glove types that you would see in the series itself. And these look really nice, and they kind of give it a more show-accurate look, much like how they had the larger fists for Live Robo that couldn't transform into the arms, but were more accurate to proportion and scaling, which I thought was really good. Articulation for Live Boxer is actually pretty limited. You do get a lot of motion in the arms, but due to the giant box design, the hips just have really nowhere to go. You get some minor adjustments here and there. It's more than the original, but not quite as much as Live Robo. Speaking of Live Robo, the 2 look really great together. It's nice to see the Choujuu Sentai Liveman mecha line get revitalized in this format. It's less expensive than them doing Soul Chigokins, less expensive than Super Sentai Artisan reissues. Really happy. Now, of course, the 2 can combine into Super Live Robo. Now, Super Live Robo, being the first super combination in Super Sentai, means that it's very much a simplistic kind of ideal. Live Robo doesn't change at all. It's pretty much just an armor set coming to him from Live Boxer. So Live Boxer really just ends up exploding and then just attaching to different areas. It sort of does we gave him new shoes and gave him new arms, and here's a little helmet to add to him. But overall, the transformation is really fun. I love the arms, the sliding feature that worked really well, especially for a model kit. I do like the addition of the animal heads on the shoulders, as I felt like that kind of pulled the look together. The chest plate, I thought, looks kind of weird, but it does beef up the design quite well. But here we have Super Live Robo. Super Live Robo, like I said, it's very much just Live Robo with a couple extra parts on there. It's nothing too involved, but honestly, there's some mecha design that have come since then that I don't think work as well as this one. So I think that overall, Super Live Robo kind of has that really 80s feel. The articulation-wise is the exact same as the Live Robo, minus a few details, just because of the way the armor works. But overall, you can see that the look is pulled off. It's very clean. For being an 80s mecha, I'm surprised at how clean these two are. You could also attach the guns from Live Boxer if you like, back into the ports on Sci-Fire. Even though it's not an official thing, you can still do it. And you can have them hold Live Robo's sword if you so wish. So overall, Super Minipla Live Boxer is a fantastic kit. It's not as appealing as Live Robo, which is a plain fact just because of its design. It's really just a giant box, and it's really adaptive to the actual, design and the combination, more so than being a standalone robot. But if you're someone that loves Live Man, you definitely want to get this. Now, if you aren't a big fan of Green Sai and Black Bison, they did come in late in the show, they didn't get as much character development, then you might want to skip it. But otherwise, I think that the Live Boxer as well as Live Robo are a great treat for Live Man fans, especially on the 30th anniversary. I hope we get some more Live Man merchandise, but if this is all we get, I'm pretty happy. I have now moved beyond the want and desire to get the originals. I feel like I'm satisfied with these two in the way they are. They're perfect replicas that have new updates. So overall, I highly recommend Live Boxer, but you got to be dedicated to Live Man in order to really justify the cost you're going to have to spend to get them. So that does it for this week on Model Kit Monday. Not sure when the next Super Minipla will be. It'll probably be Go Lion. I guess I'm not going to be looking at getting Cocker Ranger at this time. But yeah, stay tuned for more, and until next time, this is Sanat saying goodbye.